Fauci says something that is the fact that this man has continued to be given a microphone as he says things that are not only just incredibly wrong, but are dangerous considering the position that he is in. You want to talk about misinformation leading to dangerous outcomes. Public health officials, unfortunately, and the experts, trademark, get to say a lot of shit that simply is not true, and they get to get away with it, right? Let's listen to what he says in this clip that someone shared, and we'll kind of go through his comments as well. And as soon as he says it, you're going to realize as well, like, wait a minute, what the fuck did he just say?
So even though relatively speaking, compared to an adult, they do not get as seriously ill, we have lost more children from SARS-CoV-2 than we ever lose for influenza. And we vaccinate children against influenza. So even...
Okay. And so just to preface it, guys, this man just told a fucking flat out lie. And I want you to process that really quick. What he's just said was a lie. It is not true. Yet he said it so easily, and we're supposed to listen and hang on to every word that this man says as if it's gospel. What he said was not true. He states, yes, relative to adults, they're not getting sick as much, kids in comparison to them, that is. But with influenza, of which we vaccinate, not forcefully, by the way, children on, he's saying that we've seen more deaths from COVID, SARS-CoV-2, in comparison to influenza. That is a false statement. Now, of course, we're going to look at it here because the person that, of course, brought it to the attention, Guy Benson, he says in 4 of the last 8 flu seasons, CDC estimates show more pediatric deaths from flu than we've seen among kids with, and that's obviously using the term with, COVID throughout the entire year and a half of the pandemic. And you can see right here, when you look at like last year, you look at 2019 to 20, you look at 2018 to 19. Now, this is one thing that he might actually end up doing. Because the flu has virtually disappeared, he may try to spin it and say, well, I was talking about this past year. But he can't really do that because that's not what he said. He says than we've ever seen or something along those lines. But that's not true. The data is right here. When you look at, for example, 2009, 2010, over 1,200 people died of the flu. 1,200 kids. You look at 2012 to 2013, almost 1,200 people. You know? You look at, 2018, 400. We got 2017, 2018, 600. 2014 to 2015, 800. What are you talking about? But this is what happens. They spread doom and gloom. They're wrong, and they see no consequence. That's, if there is to be something that is scary about it, that's it. That's it. It's that they get to get wrong and they see no consequence. You can say something that's not even incorrect. It just goes against what narrative maybe of the WHO, and you might end up off of fucking social media. He spreads false information, stuff that's easily verifiable, and he's going to get away with it. I just wanted to show y'all another example of that, to show y'all what we're up against and what it is that we're dealing with. This man belongs under the fucking prison. And it ain't just because he's lied, it's because it's been under his recommendations that we've seen people's lives be fucking ruined. A lot of the doom and gloom and people being like just fearful of their neighbors comes from people like Fauci saying the things that they're saying. And then he gets to say what is a flat out lie and get away with it. That is the problem right there. That's what we're up against.
You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.